Hey my friends, it's your friend Kevin. Welcome to all of you. This is your divine inspiration of the day. All right, as always, we're going to start with our credits. The Happier Me affirmation card, our card of the week from the 22 Archangels Oracle, brand new deck by Kyle Gray with collaboration by Jennifer Hawkyard, and Archangel Power Tarot cards by Radley Valentine. Okay, I really do think it's important that we acknowledge and give credit to all those who do things like this to make our lives more easier and easier and better and create these wonderful tools. So my isms today is I am in deliberate creation mode and everything I create is already blessed. May the light that is created here and now be for the highest good of all. And if we repeat those over and over to ourselves, eventually we get to adopt it. Now this is a number 8 angel numerology day, and that really means it works with focusing on joy and being in that deliberate creation mode, knowing and feeling and believing that our prayers, our desires have been heard, and we've got the power to create everything, all the desires, all the passions we want, and knowing, believing and seeing, as Orion says, that it's all going to come true. If this is an 8 day for you, or you resonate with the number 8, and for those of you who are not sure what number you are for your life, just get in touch with me by my website or my email and I'll do your numbers for you. You are a visionary, you're prosperous, you're ambitious, you're in control of your destiny. That's not only the energy that you want to bring to the table, but that's that kind of person. It's an insightful, powerful leader type of person, a great business person, or going into business mindset. You may feel like you want to be self-employed. You might feel like I am going to go out there and serve the world in any which way I can and let it be. This is sort of like that Leo spotlight type of energy with the organization and the business power acumen of a Virgo. So it's a rainbows, positive energy, but also rooted in earth. All right, so we're going to go to the Happier Me card and see what our affirmation is. I choose to feel calm and relaxed right now. Our friends would call that the alpha mind, where you totally get relaxed. The beta is all of that stuff that's going on that we are in our consciousness. This is where this almost the semi-conscious comes in. And then it says right here, there is an excellent exercise, or this is an excellent exercise in letting go. Put one hand on your heart and feel your heart beating. Take 3 deep breaths in slowly. Come back to normal breathing. And while doing this, just let go. I like to breathe in the word let. Breathe out the word go. In other words, release, release, release. Orion, manifestation vortex. I don't know if I need to add anything to this. He's the governor of the stellar gateway, the star being that works within realms and has been prevalent in the last few years, if you're talking about human time, bringing all the realms closer and closer and closer to the human experience. You could call that the planet Earth, but you know, they are energies that surround the culture. And as we break apart from that which we know, when we move into that which we don't know, this is where Orion comes and says, manifest what you want, because this is your opportunity. Gertrude and Beatrice. So it's a bit like when I say their names, they sort of appear, and they start appearing with their faces, and then their body sort of shows up a bit like turning a light on. You can't quite see, and then all of a sudden bright, here they go. They're just facing each other. They are relaxed, totally relaxed. Not any particular, I'm not seeing any setting today, and they're saying that's perfectly okay. You make the setting what you want it to be. It's sort of neutral. They feel neutral. They feel like this is all about us today. I'm shuffling and shuffling, and they say stop. Okay, top card. The Knight of Ariel. So this deck of cards, I believe it is more angelic, more archangel angelic type of energy, meaning that the 4 archangels that were chosen to represent the 4 suits of the minor arcana were done almost like they are guardians of that particular energy. So Ariel is the guardian, or the energy that comes with pentacles in traditional tarot, that comes with earth in some of Radley's decks. And when we see the Knight, we're looking at an energy of being trustworthy, an energy of being devoted, an energy of being slightly amused, or bemused if you will. And this is what Ariel is bringing, the Knight of Ariel is bringing to the table. It's that youthful exuberance. Now, if I pull this image up, we see our little angel, Ariel, dressed in pink, and she's got coins, money. Now, if you look closely, our knight is looking back on the field of creation. It looks as if we planted these seeds back along, and now we have crops or vegetables growing. So it's a bit like wisdom is shining on you and bringing you what you need, but it's also saying that there's an awful lot more to accomplish. Make very detailed plans, being watched over by someone kind. So this is the Knight of Ariel, who's watching over our plans, watching over our organization, watching over what we're doing, and basically saying we're creating this together. I don't think for today, my friends, with the Knight of Ariel and Ariel herself, with the blessings of abundance and the number 8, which is also known as infinity, any plans, dreams, wishes you have are going to be basically blessed. And while some of you might feel like overwhelmed, I got a lot to do, the spark of creation is a little bit like setting light to gasoline. You know how all of a sudden woof, off it goes, and you're not really sure in what direction it's all going to take, and that's okay. I'm getting goosebumps. What do you want to say, Beatrice? She says it's like breadcrumbs, a little piece at a time, a little piece at a time. And this is interesting because the time that we have here in our human experience, in our human adventure, is like fleeting, sands through the hourglass. Now it's interesting because we would normally see the sands through the hourglass drip, 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 and go. Sometimes I think it goes woof, wallop, quick. Sometimes it just takes a bit longer. Bringing in Archangel Metatron can expand and elongate that time so that you have a little extra time. But I also want to say time as far as experiencing it. The idea that I've got to get so much done in such a little space of time can be a false illusion. Beatrice is saying this. It is questionable as to whether you bring in all of this froth and all of this dramatic stuff, which is really what our culture has been plonking in to us for so long. got to get it done, deadline, quick, got to do this, got to do that. And the mind fills up, the ego fills the mind with the I can't, I don't know how, I'm stressed out. Does this sound familiar to you? I got so much going on. There's never going to be enough. I don't really blah, 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 blah. That's the ego. And the ego is what I like to call a sticky wicket. That's a cricket term. It gets stuck. It gets in that crawl. And it's almost like chipping away at it. So when we come about, may the light that is created here and now be for the highest good of all, well, you come from that platform. And you come from the platform, it will all get done in its own time. There is divine timing and there is human timing. Sometimes they all line up perfectly, but not always, because human time does have that egoic element to it. You go to Archangel Michael and have him bring his sword of light to remove your energetic connections to anything that stops you from moving forward. That can also be the ego that says, I want to stay comfortable here. This is way too much. This is way too much for me to do. I'm just not going to bother. Well, then that's not going to get you too far, is it? However, breadcrumbs, bit by bit. And if you are finding yourself like that, I have a lot to do. And you find yourself, for me, when I feel it in my physical body, it's up here. It's in my heart space. It's in anxiety. It's in somewhat worry and concern. It's certainly not in creation. It's certainly not in, yeah, I got this, I can do it, I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it. There's many things you can do. You can start with your list. What is the most important thing right now? Which is the plan. And then the plan takes off. And you know when the plan starts getting forward movement and picks up momentum and starts to gallop along, think about it. Imagine being on the back of a horse. And that horse decides that it's going to go faster than what you're telling it to go. Because it's like ready to go. Come on then. Don't click the reins. Don't push, your stirrups in. Don't say giddy up if you don't want to go. This is where we sometimes have to find that creativity and being in deliberate creation mode, particularly if we've been sort of a little stagnant, a little bit, ooh yeah, lollabulping round, all of a sudden, whoosh, we go. I say take your time. There's a train going. Take your time. That's awful early for a train to be making all that racket. Okay, Gertrude. Keep going. Take your time. Sit back. Work on your priority and then ask for help from the divine, from your spirit, from your angels to put things into perspective. Put things into place. The one thing you don't want to lose sight of is the fact that you're on your way and this is going to happen. Whatever you want, whatever you feel, whatever you desire is happening to you, which is why all this is going on. Even if you just focused on that, the overwhelming thing about, oh my gosh, I got all this to do and I don't think I'll get it done, isn't a stopping point. It's an indication that, oh yeah, you're going to make this happen. You're going to make this manifest, whether or not. But you choose it. You can choose to abandon ship. Many of us do that, where it gets too overwhelming. We're like, no, put the brakes on. I'm going in a different direction. How is that helping anybody? So you sit back, you get calm. Where's that card? Where's it gone? Oh, there it is. I choose to feel calm and relaxed right now. And I know when I get calm and relaxed and I let that frothy mess go away, I can accomplish all kinds of things. It's quite interesting. Think about the times in your life where you might have been in a frenzy and you might have been just way overwhelmed, stressed out, blah, 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 blah. Breathe. In, let. Out, go. In, let. Out, go. Because really, honestly, stress, anxiety, worry, getting all into your stories keeps you stuck. Anyway, my friends, that's it for today. Reminder, let's see, I'll be back tomorrow. What else was it? Go to the website. You'll find an event on June 14th. You'll start seeing more events from me. A lot more coming up. I love you. Bye for now. Hey everybody, we hope you've enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to like, subscribe and share it with all your friends. Here's a QR code if you decide you'd like to get a private personal reading with me. I'm available most evenings and on the weekends. Just go over to the website, book in what session, 30 minutes, 60 minutes, and then fill in the contact information and I'll be back in touch. And if you feel kind enough, here is a link to my donation button. Energy exchange of any amount is always gratefully received. Until next time, be well, be blessed, and thanks so much for watching. Bye.